Ghosts, spirits, demons, and all those supernatural beings are truly fascinating topics for all of us. Everyone knows someone who has seen a ghost, or at least who said has done it. In Venezuela, we have a wide range of legends known by most of the people. Some of the most popular ones are La Sayona, the Weeping Woman or La Llorona, and the Whistler, or as we call it here in my country, El Silbón. Legends are very old stories from ancient times, transmitted from generation to generation with a macabre element. These stories cannot be proved to be true, but all of them form an important part of the country's folklore. Legends differ from country to country, and they represent the people's biggest fears and the darkest side of their culture. The Whistler is a terrified man that haunts Venezuelan and Colombian plain regions. There are many versions of this story, but one of the less popular ones is this. A long time ago, there was a very spoiled man whose parents would give him everything he asked for. One day, this man was craving for deer heart and liver, so his father went out hunting to satisfy his needs. As it was getting darker and his father didn't come back, he decided to fetch him over the hunting ground. But when he got there and saw his empty-handed father, he burst into rage and killed him with his own hands. Then he extracted his father's heart and liver and took them home for his mother to prepare dinner for him. As her husband didn't come back and this meat was too hard, she found out the most terrible truth. She was actually cooking her husband's ears. When the Whistler brother found out this, he decided to punish him with a whip until all his body was covered in wounds. Then he sprayed burning flakes of hot peppers with liquor onto his wounds and ordered a vicious big dog to go after him and hunt him down. From that moment on, the Whistler wanders the vast Venezuelan and Colombian regions looking for his next victim. He wears a white traditional Venezuelan suit, a white brimmed hat, and he carries a large sack full of his father's and victims' bones. The Whistler fancies to hunt unloyal, drunk, violent men who cheat on their wives and treat them badly. His main characteristic is his ear whistle, which has 7 notes. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Whistle slowly, enlarging each note at the end. His eerie whistle is something that when you hear it from close, that means that you are safe because the whistler is far. But when you hear it from afar, you are screwed up. The next thing you are going to see is a bone-chilling image of a disproportionately tall and skinny man of about 6 meters height. Very few people have lived to tell the story, but it is said that if you want to be safe from the whistler, you have to carry one of those three things: hot peppers, a whip, or a dog around. The 3 things the whistler fears the most.